If you're a writer, there's one question that looms larger than almost any other. It's that thought that hits you right after you've poured everything you have into your manuscript. Well, today, we're going to tackle it using some amazing advice from book marketing bestsellers. You've done it. You poured your heart out, you typed those two beautiful words, the end. And then, bam, this question hits you. It's the big, universal hurdle that every single author has to figure out. And look, this just proves it. You are definitely not alone in asking this. It's not just a question you're wrestling with. It's a constant worldwide conversation happening among creators who are just trying to get their work out there.
So you're standing there, manuscript in hand, but the path forward kind of feels like it's blocked by these giant locked gates. And for the longest time, the industry really did work in a very specific way.
Yep, this was it. This was the traditional path. You'd send out query letters, cross your fingers, and just wait for one of the gatekeepers to decide you were worthy to grant you permission to be published. But oh man, that entire landscape has been completely turned on its head.
Because the publishing world today, it looks totally different. The power has shifted in a huge way, and it's a massive, massive change for authors. And this right here shows you the new reality. Traditional publishers, for the most part, are now looking for a sure thing. We're talking celebrities, influencers, authors who have already built a huge audience. Why? Well, it's simple. They want to minimize their financial risk. But on the other side, you've got self-publishing, which gives you a direct line to the market where you call the shots. This number, wow, this says it all. For the vast, overwhelming majority of authors, we're talking 97%, the best, most effective strategy is now to self-publish. This isn't the backup plan anymore. For most people, it's the plan. Okay, so if self-publishing is the way to go, what's the actual playbook? How do you do it correctly without getting lost or, worse, getting taken advantage of? And the very first step in this playbook is actually a warning. You have to be really wary of these self-publishing companies. A lot of them will charge you thousands of dollars for services you can get directly, and often for free. True self-publishing isn't about paying some middleman. And that's the secret they really don't want you to know. The whole process is designed to be accessible. You can get your book into the hands of readers all over the world with very, very little upfront cost.
And here it is, the simple two-step blueprint. It's not some crazy complicated plan. It's just this. First, start with Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. That covers your ebook and your print-on-demand version. And print-on-demand just means a physical copy gets printed only when somebody actually orders one, so you don't have to buy a garage full of books. Then, step 2 is you expand your reach with Ingram Spark.
Now, check out how little this actually costs. Setting up on Amazon KDP is completely free, $0. Then, to get your book into the catalogs that physical bookstores and libraries use, Ingram Spark charges a one-time setup fee of just $49. That's it. That's your ticket to the entire global marketplace. Okay, so getting your book uploaded and available for sale, that's a huge win. But it's not the finish line. In fact, it's really the start of a whole new, exciting chapter. This is absolutely the moment to celebrate, but it's also the moment to switch hats. You're shifting from being just the creator to also being the promoter. Your book is out there in the world, and now it's time to help the right readers find it. And here's a hard truth that applies to everyone, no matter how you publish. Every author is responsible for marketing their own book. Even the big-name authors with huge publishing deals are expected to be the main drivers of their audience. So no matter which road you take, this part of the job is on you. And this, right here, this is the most powerful mindset shift you can possibly make. Promotion is not a chore. It is not some necessary evil. It's the fun part. It's the joy of connection. It's finding the people you wrote this book for in the first place and getting to share it with them. So all of this leads to the single most important takeaway in this whole process. It totally reframes how you should see yourself as an author in this modern age. A lot of authors ask this, and it makes sense. They're looking for a partner they can trust, a company that's going to handle their work with care. It's a completely understandable question. But the most honest answer to that question is you. You are the best self-publishing company for your book. Why? Because you care the most. You know the vision inside and out. You're the one. This is the true meaning of the term. It's not about handing your work off to a service. It's about stepping up and embracing the role of publisher yourself.
You have the control, you have the power, and you have that direct, priceless connection to your own readers.
So, this is the final question. And after everything we've just talked about, the answer should be pretty clear. It's not about waiting for permission anymore. It's about making the decision to trust yourself. The tools are here. The path is clear. The only question left is, who will you trust?